name is Okelo Joseph. I'm 16 years old. I'm a Sudanese by nationality, living in this camp as an accompanied minor and refugee in Kakuma for many years. This is the worst chapter of my life. I never expected myself being a refugee in a foreign country and with no parents, no relatives.
My name is Bingu Albert, a Sudanese by nationality. I'm a refugee in Kakuma refugee camp. Flew from my country Sudan looking for a safer life. Living as a refugee is living as dead. Every day we wait for resurrection. Walking out of this camp is the start of new normal life, as if coming out of prison.
I arrived in this camp when I was just 10 years. I met my friend, his name is Bingu. Right now, he's my best friend and my only family I have. Together we started a life that you are going to watch. I joined school right when I arrived, and now together with my friend, we are informed to life isn't any easy in here. There are too many challenges for people like us. I just got home from school. Our home was robbed by the robbers when I was in school. They took everything, clothes, food, and even bed sheets. This is not the first time. But this time was worse because they stole even our ration cards. We usually eat once in a day because we don't get enough on ration. We also don't have any jobs because we are still just minors and have no one to assist. So the one who is at home can cook for both of us. Once in a while, when we have free time, we make a ball on plastic and play around with friends. It helps a lot when depressed or sad. Our life is harder, but we love it because there is no rainbow without the rain. It's always sunny, but when it rains, things get a little bit out of control because everything gets wet, books, bed sheets, and everything. So we have to spend the whole night standing drying the water outside. But the worst part is when books get wet because we lost the notes we copied for probably the whole term. And even the teachers won't understand our situation. At times, we end up getting suspended from school. When I come from school at lunch hours, I have to give him a quick lesson before he leaves for the afternoon lessons. That he has to explain to me everything they learned when he returns.
Si tunaendanga dem swim, yeah, hiyo ina affect you swim nicely. You don't, yani
Education is the key. At least that's what we tell ourselves. We go to the same school, but my friend Bingu goes for afternoon lessons as I go for mornings. Because we have only one uniform for the both of us. We revise from the same books, using same exercise books, pen and pretty much everything. We shall eat once in a day, because we don't get enough on ration. And we also don't have any jobs, because we are still just minors and have no one to assist. So the one who is at home can cook for both of us. We usually sleep half naked because the weather at day and night is very hot.
what's the problem?
But the biggest challenge is, we don't just sleep. We spend the whole night in nightmares, dreaming about what happened back at home. Shortage of water sometimes affect us as size ones. At the water tap, we only have the right to fetch a 20-liter jerrycan of water, which cannot take us till the next day. Sometimes when there is problems with taps, we could go up to days without any water at home. We would really suffer. Mostly in the distribution center, we are being given wheat flour, ADES and CSB, which are better, because when they change, we usually being given the food depending on what the majority choose, probably something we don't eat at all. We collect food after every 15 days, and the center has so many people from all communities coming to collect their foods. During the day of ration, one of us usually don't go to school, because we have to collect our food, but that doesn't mean the school should be closed, which means one between us has to miss class, and most of times at the food distribution center they can allow one to collect food on 2 ration cards at once.
This kind of life does affect our education in so many negative ways. We do have to fetch water at 6:30 a.m. while classes start at 7:00 sharp. Many times I just have to be late because we can't survive without water, even though I know the teacher on duty wouldn't understand or more or less give me a chance to explain myself.
You are suspended for 1 week.
Mwalimu, I came.
Shut up! Go! Go! Go, you. Go!
I do come very late from ration because I have to collect the two carts each separately. This caused the food to be stolen outside as I go back for the other cart, or worse, grabbed from me when going back home, and more awful, being beaten up and injured.
Sometimes I prefer going in the bush to read because it's more quiet for concentration. But this usually affects me because during the silence, I always end up picturing what happened back at home. Many times I can't help it when it's quiet. The only game Okel and I envy a lot is playing basketball. Though most of our time we play football at home.
Coach, we want to play. But you guys are not ready. You don't look ready. Where are the costumes? I'm sorry. You must have the costume before you play. I'm so sorry. That's the rule, I'm sorry.
This is because football is the only affordable sport. Everything about basket is very expensive, starting from the ball itself. In this life, no one will listen to you if you have nothing. That's why we are working so hard on our education, despite everything that's happening to us in the long run.
Hey, there you are. This is the season of time media production. This season of time media production. This is the season of time media production. Right in front of you.